Hello, Gordon Gecko here, and this is my newest episode of Good Old England Save, Lower League Management. I am in the 10th level with Millbrook. At the moment, we're doing pretty well, not as well as we started the league in, but we are doing okay. Second place, 4 points from the lead, which is Melksham, and it's January, so there's still a lot going on. We also went very far in cups. Let's just look at first the financial situation of the first year that the club is um, professional or semi-professional level. We have been doing quite okay. We are, as expected, down 21k mid of the season, so we'll finish with 40, 50k. Besides that, everyone's happy. My job is still very secure. We're doing very well in terms of club finances. Also, competition is not that bad. Matches, I don't have any club philosophies. Maybe squad harmony is not the best. I have some players that won first league football, but not everyone can play. We moved stadiums. I don't know if I had said this before. Now we're at the Poulter Park. Has 500 more seats. But that's it. I'm still trying to get, and this is the worst thing of all. I'm still trying to get a central defender. Um, Nothing else changed since last time, so I'm not really going to go much further within the transfer range. Also, nothing changed in training, all staff, or even team report. We continue using the same tactics and all of that. Um, let's just go a bit through what was the season until now. So you remember we did quite a good first part of the season. Here only with wins and a draw with Exmouth. Um, then we had here two losses against Falmouth and Ivybridge. We still were doing well in the cups. Actually, in the FA base, the objective was to reach the first round, and we passed the first round, the second round, the third round, and we only fell in the fourth round. So it was a pretty good run, I have to say, and we are still in the Walter Parsons Cup at the moment, the third round. So we are in the quarterfinals. We'll play against Helston. Let's see if we can take this one home and lift the first trophy for the club. Besides that, the team has not been as regular as before. Although against the stronger opponents, I have to admit that we are playing well. Like here in Malksham, the league leads. We won for the second time. We had already won against them here away 4-0. We won at home 3-1. But then come games like against Romans and Glass George that we just lost this one 2-1. Here we drew against Helston also last league game, and at the moment we are 3 games without a win, which is of course not perfect. Uh, so today we were supposed to play against Exmouth, but the game was delayed, so we are going to play against White Ridge. So as you see here against Exmouth, we are supposed to have done this game, but there you have the game was delayed. For what reason? Well, God only knows. In this competition, I mean, like a lot of games, I think it's the third or the fourth one this season that it gets completely cancelled, or not cancelled, delayed. So there you have it was postponed due to a waterlogged on Porter Park. I don't know if this kind of stuff actually also happens in the first league. I hope not, or in the English Premier League. But here at this level, this is just a normal day's work. Let's put it like this. So we'll have to wait a few extra days for the next league game, which shall not be a problem. We have not a lot, but a few things to talk about. Um, we have been the team has been doing fine. I actually started now to redraw the contracts for the players from last season, or from the players that have a contract in place, so it's like half of the team. I will not start yet with the real rebuild, but I don't know. I'm kind of afraid that if I'm not spending the whole budget that I have for the season, then for next season they will somehow just take part of my budget, and I will be budgetless, or I will not be able to hire any other players. I'm really afraid of that, to be honest. It happened in other saves. We see you can do the job with 3,000, so we're gonna reduce the wage budget to 3,000, and then you get stuck with that team. You cannot hire anyone. Even in that case that I'm talking about, I actually moved division, so I went to the I don't remember anymore, but that was like in the third division, and I moved to the second one, and they're expecting me to do exactly the same job, but with in a higher division or in a higher tier, but with the same amount of money, which is of course, well, it's possible, nevertheless, very very difficult, and it proved a bit too difficult. So because I was actually um, well, in the end, I managed to get it. So you see Scott Marin, Gate Hopper, uh, Grub there with some couple of dates. Mahler also signing a new contract. So a lot of the players, I think those were all the players that I proposed a new contract to. Not 100% sure. I think those were all of them. Nevertheless, as what I was saying, it was that season was very difficult, and halfway through, I managed to convince the board to not get back at the same level of salaries as I had the last season before, but at least to give me some leeway, uh, or at least give me some like 20% more. I think it was just 20% more or something, um, which at the time proved to be enough. I'd put it like this, or barely enough. But I didn't manage to save the team, who were at a bad position there, and I managed to save them from relegation. Then again, that was a very interesting save, I have to admit. I don't remember when this was actually what team I played with, but I remember that I loved that save a lot, really a lot. Cool. So we are already here and on the 16th, so only 4 days left. And I could decide to cancel yet again another game. Let's hope not, because that would be just stupid. God, so many shit to do here. Well, sorry, I'm just doing some other crap at the same time. Work stuff. Yeah, you have to, don't you? Yeah, that's the way it is. You work. Oh, and accurate. I managed to Roger renew the contract, and accurate, the central defender. He's now part of our team, so he's not a top performer, but we'll definitely be using him mostly because he's in the center. Eh? He's the kind of player that can make his team gain some depth, and this is what we were looking for. Now I just need to find this stuff. Sorry. Just gonna leave for a second here. Where the fuck is it? Oh, shit. Oh, just get this game on the way also. This is so I'm something missing here. So, oh, there it is. Cool. Is there anything else here? I'm just talking to myself. I'm crazy that way. No, you know what? I collect banknotes, and I just received a new batch of banknotes. The scouts are not giving me shit at the moment, which is worrying. They need to supply me with something. It's just not gonna go by itself. I need it. Cool. This one's taken care of. Let's go to the other ones. Bitches. So like I was saying, I collect banknotes. I don't do this professionally or anything. It's just my biggest hobby. It's also quite an expensive hobby. So I do spend a good amount of money on this, and every time I receive some new banknotes, um, well, I go like half crazy. Okay, I just got this new one from the Rubio. So I have to get the number of this one. It's number 1, eh? Here's some game with scouting updates, so didn't find anything. Okay, so decent turnout expected for the game against White Ridge. Made a bid for Matthews. I have an auto reject on any bids for Matthews. No, this is X-Mouth. They're losing another game. Very irregular. I was expecting actually this team to be one of the best ones, but no, they're not. They just keep on losing games. So now we should be closer to actually our game, the one that you really want to see played out. Because, I mean, you're probably tired of hearing me just speak and speak and speak and speak and speak and speak and speak. Aren't you? Yeah. But you know how it is, because I told you before how the save is. And as it takes so long, or because I have so many loaded leagues, it normally takes a gigantic amount of time. You know. Okay, so there you have. That's our next game. Got here team. Hackett is not still not playing today. It's way too soon for him. Um, White Ridge is what place are they on? It's 12. We are 4 points behind. Actually, 7 now. With one game left, so we definitely need to win this one to keep alive. And you know that these leagues. In these leagues, only one team manages to get through. So we really need to be perfect in the next couple of games to get to that spot also where the team of Malcolm is, because they seem quite unstoppable at the time. Against us, they play crap, but normally against the other teams, they have been far superior than what they do against us. So we need to take this game also because we are playing home together. So that shouldn't be like the most difficult game of all time. Oh, sorry. What are you doing, Hog? Just let's score just right from the start, so we don't lose any time, and we do merit. Okay. Rice hasn't been doing that well, or not as well as in the beginning of the season. Neither do the strikers. A nice pass. Fuck. He could have shoot the ball in the first hand and not just wait for everyone to be there. Fucking clown. Now let's see if we can do from this one. Come on. Edwards. No. Oh, now we have it. Just pass the ball. Pass the ball. Nice pass. Oh. Was that a post or was this a goalkeeper? How the fuck do you miss something like this? Damn it, you fucker. This is a problem. Now they attack. Fuckers. Let's 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 do this. Let's do this. Holmes, Matthews. Not being the best team, of course, but again, not scoring that much. And now finally fights. I was talking shit about him at the beginning, but look at him. Look at him go. Okay. Now we just need another one to, well, to say like we are here. We are here to win. We don't need this unless it's a counter. That's it is Billingsley. He's alone. Where's the other striker? Yeah. There's Edwards. Shitty cross. Fucking shitty cross, eh? I've seen bad crosses, but that one is poor as fuck. Where's the highlight? Is this then the one Edwards? with a better cross, but 5-1 in shots, 2-0 on target. We're doing well, but we need that second goal. We definitely need that one. Okay, Billingsley, nice one. That's a 2-1, and that should seal it for the rest of the game. I don't think a team like White Ridge playing away will come up from there, but I will shut up. Nice one. Lucky, but yeah, there it is. Okay, 8. Now we can go to halftime. Happy 3-0. This one should not. Well, Matthews spread the crop. Take Owen. Take up Bilton. I can do this because we have a good margin already, so we can just rest. Sure, the team will be fine. Maybe we can grab a new one. Normally, in the second half, we have been quite the team that just rests or waits for small mistake from the other side. So I'll be happy to see it come through, even if it stays like this. That's probably okay. Oh shit. Okay. I think it's time to make the last substitution. Not playing normal here, just completely not doing anything. Not good to Edwards out. He's doing well. Just going to Holmes out. Yeah, that should do it. So it ended up being a game that didn't have much history in it. It was a clear cut, more or less from the start. Even if they score here, they will not manage to draw the game. So I hope. No, I'm pretty sure they won't. So it's been, yeah, it is what it is. Oh, there they score. This is also something that we need to work on. We always we get relaxed, and then they score goals. Sometimes they even go to the second one. And once they managed to go from 3-0 to 3-3 in the last 10 minutes, which is of course not acceptable. But still, we have been just crossing our their house cars, and yeah, it's all over. And in the end, it was a good game. We're still almost that Melkshaw is not losing their their games, so which makes things very difficult now to get a bit in the top. But the objective will be not to lose any more points or to lose the last points possible. Okay, well done, boys. This is leave the match. So the objective is always not to lose, but here the objective should be even more clear cut. not lose any more points, because if they continue to be like this, like they have been playing until now, we have no chance. They're winning every game. Let's just go now to see what team we will be playing in the next video. I'm not sure if I will actually. Oh, let's see. Magpies, confident. Yes, yes, yes. Pride was actually the one that I was talking shit about. He was the one that got us. Huh? So I'll actually do either the Walter C. Parson uh, final if we reach that one. If not, we'll do something around here or the last game of the season. It will depend on how things go. But I hope to do at least also the Walter C. Parson Cup final. I want to get that cup since we're already there for the finals. Let's do this. So once again, sorry for the game being delayed and all, or or having been postponed. It was not my fault. Um, but thank you very much for watching. This was Gordon Gecko. I hope you enjoyed the video. Any suggestions, please do so. Again, this was Gordon Gecko. Bye bye.